Just wanted to make a quick video. Thank you. Thank you again. I always say thank you every time I hear the Kaching. Every time I see a sale, regardless of the value, I always thank God for it because I feel as if that's where it's coming from. Anyway, I have never ever known items not received cases open as high as they are at the moment. Does that make sense? I think I've got 10 item not received cases opened, and I've had it hovering around about 10 for about 2 or 3 weeks. It goes back to the, where was it? I think it was the 21st or the 30th of October, something like that. As if like a bag of mail that I sent didn't get processed in time. And it was actually a big, busy weekend. There was 175 items went out that day. So maybe you would expect a few items not being delivered because there was so many of them. But because there's so many of them, it's alarming, you know. And what's really concerning is, of those that I have sent again, you know, I kind of encourage the customer to wait and wait. I tell them in writing, you know, when they first contact me, I would anticipate an imminent arrival. Would you mind giving it a few more days? And they're always courteous and say, yes, not a problem. After a few more days, when they haven't received it, that's when I suggest that they open up an item not received case. And of course, then that gives me another few more days. And when it gets to the deadline, I think eBay gives us 3 days. That's when I either refund or send the item again. And what I'm noticing is that those items that I've sent again, when they're being delivered with the original item. And I've seen it too many times for it to be a coincidence. It's almost as if it's designed that way. In other words, I get the feeling, of course, no evidence apart from the there's several examples that I've seen, that the Royal Mail are being encouraged to hold back deliveries it may be possible in remote areas or areas where they're understaffed, and they're only delivering when they get a second item for that address or that road, if you know what I mean. It's almost as if they're load sharing the deliveries or backloading them. So they're holding them back until they've got sufficient volume to go and deliver into an area. And I'm sure that's in breach of the terms and conditions. I mean, you know, they've got to, and that's what maybe the trade-off for them is. I saw they got fined 21 million, and maybe the costs that they incur for that fine is smaller than the savings they make by not delivering on time. So maybe the cost savings might be 100 million savings by not fulfilling the service standards, and the cost for not fulfilling the service standards is only 20 million. So there's a net 80 million benefit for them. Are you with me? What do you think?